You want to know what my answer is to whether you should watch Koban Armani 456's recent videos? Should you watch Koban Abrego's recent videos? No, you shouldn't. You should not watch these videos because what those videos are either arguments that are completely normal if they were kept in private. But since they're put in public, they have this extra exaggerated lens and this almost spectative view. And he's basically making his life a WWE show. And this is something a lot of people do. A lot of influencers do, or a lot of famous people do when it comes to glorifying drama sometimes, or just a bad moment in somebody's life, it becomes a WWE show. And that's what's going on with Koban Armani 456 right now, where for people who are oblivious, they're going to enjoy this and take this as new content. I was like, oh, cool, new content. It's not Sonic, but, whatever. But then for the people who don't care, like me, and just want to see you be okay and do well and not end up having something bad happening to you, we don't want to see these videos. I'm not going to watch these videos. I feel bad looking at the whole see whatever channel in the first place, because at the end of the day, this isn't you trying to solve any problems. This is you basically cyberbullying a bunch of people in your life. They haven't done anything to you, and you're just paranoid, and you're just trying to cross the line right now to push people away and to put yourself in a position where you're going to turn yourself into a stupid lol cow, or hopefully not, knock on wood, a horror cow. At worst, if they have done something to you, it was a while ago. They're not online anymore. They've been canceled in their own ways, and they're not saying anything back to you. And, they have not done anything to you recently. I don't believe anything has happened to you since 2020, and I don't think anybody should either. At the end of the day, you need to just move on. Don't forgive them, and just move on, and stop posting these videos basically cyberbullying these people at this point. You're cyberbullying them. You're cyberbullying your dad. You're cyberbullying your mom. You're cyberbullying your sister. You're cyberbullying everybody else in your life. I feel bad that I even know these people's names. I should not know these people's names. Nobody on the internet should know these people's names. But no, you blasted it out there without their consent. They probably don't know you were posting this stuff for a while until somebody probably found them on Facebook, stalked their Facebook with possibly with abuse, because you probably have some cult brain fans who, will listen to everything you say and eat it up and agree with every little thing you say, because then they think you're this perfect person, and they believe everything you have to say. And I know I'm sounding mean right now. I know I'm sounding mean right now, but still, you don't know the volume or the gravity of the damage you're doing in this situation and how much you're hurting these people, and you need to stop at the end of the day. And I think where it's getting bad is that now altogether you should not have been posting these videos in the first place. I'm a smaller channel. If I have beef with anybody in my family or anybody in my personal life, as a matter of fact, I'm not going to post this on the internet. I'm not going to blast it everywhere unless it's something really serious, like the Rakib thing. Because then in the Rakib thing, yeah, that was something that was really serious. This was somebody who was in a position of power and had access to certain things, where I would agree calling it out publicly would have helped so he wouldn't further abuse this power. So good on you for that. Good on you for that. But, what's talking about all this? What's talking about why do you need to talk about your sisters? Why do you need to talk about your mom? Why do you need to talk about all these other people in your family who don't do these things? Let alone, and this isn't forgetting people who didn't even do anything to you and are trying to help you, but you don't know. Because at the end of the day, look, I feel bad for you. Mental health is no joke. I'm not taking mental health lightly. And here's the thing, I'm not trying to say that you're like this guy. You're way better than this guy. You've done way better than this guy has ever done in his life. But let's draw the comparisons between you and Chris Chan. On top of him having mental health problems, being diagnosed with autism, he was raised horribly and had to deal with very chronic online bullying that was borderline abuse. And people sympathize with this. Mental health issues and has been poorly socially conditioned to a point where, people saw that as something to take advantage of on the internet and, abuse. But you want to know where that sympathy ended and where that you want to know where all that sympathy ended for Christian? All of that sympathy ended when he made a choice. Now, I'm not saying that what you're doing is bad on the same level of what Christian did. And if you know Christian, then yeah, I don't have to say what Christian did. I don't feel like getting the views suppressed on this video further because I want you to see this. Koban, I want you to see this. We all know that after he did that, after the news got out, a lot of sympathy went out the window. This guy cannot have any peace anymore. All the sympathy went away at the end of the day. People don't care about any of that stuff that happened to him beforehand because he clearly made a choice to do what he did. His mental health issues didn't make him do this. He made a choice to do this, and he got himself in that position he's in. And what you're doing now is that you're making a choice to cyberbully your parents and everybody else in your family and everybody else on the internet who cared about you, or in your real life who actually cared about you, or a dead person, Etika. For what? For what? That's not going to do anything for you. That's not going to do anything to them. And in a good way, at least, because then they're just going to face more abuse and it's not going to achieve anything. You're just going to put yourself in a position where other people are going to see this and you're probably going to turn into a lol cow, or even worse, a horror cow. Knock on wood, I hope that doesn't happen for you. But yeah, that's all I have to say in regards to that.